Good day to you all. My name is Lynn. I'm from Department of Logistics. Today we are here to discuss the topic on logistics. So, logistics in simple words means the management of transportation from one place to another. It's just simply a transportation, the management of transportation from one place to another. So, if we look into the definition, logistics can be defined as the management of flow of things between the point of origin and the point of consumption to meet the requirements of the customer or corporation. So logistics is the management of flow of things between the point of origin and point of consumption. Point of origin means it's the place where the raw materials, we are getting the raw materials, and the point of consumption means where we have consumed, where is the destination place where we consume that finished goods. So there is a gap like from the point of origin to the point of consumption. Like if we look into the nearby materials here, like you can see that take into example the mobile phones. If you look into it, there are many components which make the mobile phone. So if you look into the touch screen, it's manufactured by Samsung. It's a Korean company, and they have the plant in Korea only. So they manufacture the touch screens, and most of the mobile companies are using Samsung's touch screen only. So when point of origin we tell the in case of the mobile, the touch screen is manufactured in Korea only. So from Korea, it has to come to India. So this point of origin, we can say the example like it's Korea and point of consumption is in India. So there's a gap between that point of origin and point of consumption. So in order to meet that requirements, the logistics will play a vital role. Like they have to flow the things, whatever the thing is. Like if it is the screen, if it is the any components like batteries, anything that they have to flow from the point of origin to the point of consumption to meet the requirements of the customer or the corporation. So when we look into the word flow of things, how the things has to flow from one place like the point of origin to the point of consumption. There are various elements we have to look into it. So if we go in detail, the management of flow can be divided into movement, storage, and handling. So here, first one, movement. Movement, the modes of transportation. Like when we tell about movement, it's like the movement of cargo. We can move using the modes of transportation. First one is air. The mode of transportation air means airport. Like we have airport infrastructures to handle air cargo. When we take into account the air cargo, the quantity, like the cargo will be very small, the quantity will be very small, and the cargo characteristics will be very urgent also. Like medicines, perishable cargoes. If you take an example, like from Cochin, most of the cargoes we ship to Dubai is perishable cargoes like vegetables, fish, meat, like that. So we depend upon flights to connect to the international destination. So likewise, through air, we can flow the things from point of origin, Cochin, to point of destination, point of consumption in Dubai. Likewise, the next mode of transportation is water. Water, we can discuss about the seaport, the sea cargoes. In sea, we mostly trade with large quantities of goods. When compared to air, using shipping lines. Shipping lines are companies which have their own ships to ship the cargo. So the shipping lines will be like this only. Shipping lines will be having the slot for putting the containers. So they carry our cargo from the point of origin to the point of destination using ships, and we have infrastructures like seaports in the Cochin and in Dubai and most of the countries. So they can ship the cargo from one destination to another through water. Next is rail. Railway is another mode of transportation. Here, the most of the cargoes shipped in rail is cement, oil, etc. using train. We have in India, we have a good connectivity, railway network connectivity. So inside India, there are many places where the ships can't go, or like we don't have any sufficient infrastructures like airport or seaports. So through that areas, in case of that areas, we use railway connectivity to ship cargoes to continue the flow. So we have a company called Concur. It's a government company. They only handle containers in railway sector. So next is the next mode of transportation is road. The road connecting cities with production house, railway, seaports, and airports. These roads have door-to-door connectivity. They helps to connect these seaports, airports, and railways together. So from seaports, we can travel to airport, or some free seaport, you can travel the cargo, like ship the cargo using roads to the other destinations. Next mode of transportation is pipeline. In pipeline, we use cargoes characteristics like liquid, gases, and chemicals. An example is we have LNG terminal in Puduvai. We use liquefied natural gas. So this cargo is shipped through special ships which have a dome shape hatches, and they offload the cargo to the terminal in Puduvai, LNG terminal in Puduvai, using pipelines only. So if it is gases also, like liquefied natural gas is a gas, it has to come. They will compress the gas into a liquid, and it's in the form of liquid only. They transfer the cargo from one place to another. So these are all the modes of transportation. So next is storage. Storage, we have warehouse and godown. So warehouse is a place, it's a storage space where inventory is stored in an organized and secured manner. When we take into account the godown, it's used to store the goods, but not in an organized manner. So you can see the picture, like it's a warehouse. Warehouse, they have stickered each and every store units. Here it's have been kept it in an order manner, but not in an organized. So these warehouse and godowns are being used as a storage. Like if the production schedule has been delayed in a factory, the cargo has to be stored until the production happens. So it should be stored in a good place. So for that purpose, we can use this warehouses and godowns. Then next is handling. So when we in the case of flow of things, we discussed about the mode of transportation, then storage. The next is handling. In order to offload the container and load the cargo into other mode of transportation, we need equipments like cranes. Like we have to, the ships come from the abroad, like from Dubai, it comes to Cochin port. Then the containers has to be offloaded to trailers. So we need cranes, like equipments like this for handling the cargo. So the infrastructure means we should have seaports, airports, this road connectivities, etc., in order to handle the cargo in a best possible manner. So likewise, the road connectivities, if you take into account the National Highway Development Project, is this you can see a red mark like a diamond shape. It's the golden quadrilateral. It's connecting Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, Kolkata. Likewise, from north to south, we have a northwest corridor. It's in green color. Likewise, from east to west, we have a corridor. Like it's connecting the different areas in India. So likewise, we have road connectivity, and like railway connectivities. Like from port, we can directly offload the containers to the railway railway connections. So likewise, we have railway connectivity also from ports, seaports. The cargo can be shifted to the rail. So hereby I'm concluding my topic. Thank you all for watching this.